Welcome everyone to another Jordan Empire video. Today we're giving you Red Dead Online beta version Cougar hunt and grind, showing you how to make some very good money because Cougars pay out real well. Double your Cougar payout on how to make more money and take 2 Cougars in at one time through the butcher. And also we're going to show you the Cougar spawn location. We will bring it up on the map and let you know exactly where you're going to be spawning this at, as there are a couple videos on this, but my video is going to show you how to double carry your Cougars. The best Cougar spawn route that we use that spawned in the Cougar pretty much back to back. If you don't get any luck, try a different way. We're going to show you every condition of Cougar parts prices from poor to perfect. Let us know in the comment section on anything we missed or anything you know that we didn't. So first you're going to see that the best hunting grind location is going to be outside of Blackwater. It is right over near Blackwater as you go south a little ways, and you will see a big windmill. This is the exact spot on the location where you're going to need to be. You're going to start the spawn route at the windmill, as like I said, you will see that as soon as you're coming out of Blackwater. It's not a very hard place to find because of the windmill is standing very tall. You will see it from a long distance. You will need a rifle to get this done. If you do not have a rifle, you're going to need one. If you do not have it, you will not get a perfect pelt. You will have to shoot a rifle and use this exact spawn route that we use here, as that did help out a lot. But like I said, you will need a rifle to get the perfect shot and the perfect pelt. You get to this location, make sure you are looking out for the Cougar, as the horse will buck you off, and once he bucks you off, the Cougar will just maul your ass. So be very careful with this horse, and also just be very careful the way the damn horse does you, as it will get you killed and you will lose it. Run around the long way if you do not spawn one to do a reset of the spawn area, and that way it will have a better chance of a Cougar spawning over in the location. But just make a big circle pretty much, go back to the windmill and repeat the route over again, but make sure you're going slow from this point down, and that will just about every time get you a Cougar. Go to the rocks right there if you do not have any luck to do a master reset, and that way it really will reset the area just like in Grand Theft Auto Rare Cars. And once you get to this location, he will be in the field right there or coming up this path. So make sure you use a rifle and use a very good headshot to take him down to keep the 3-star perfect pelt. Use the rifle and use Deadeye, and that will give you a very easy headshot for a perfect pelt. Any other shot will damage the pelt and will lower the money. Use my quick scan method that will save you a whole lot of time. You can check out the quick tips Jordan Empire videos quick scan method on my channel. I will link it in the description, that way you can see the detailed information on how to do that. After you have skinned the Cougar, load up the carcass, because that is the money piece, and then you take the rest of the animal, the pelt, and put on your horse, and take the Cougar into Blackwater and sell it to the butcher, as Blackwater is the closest location to sell. If you do want to double up on your horse carry capacity and double your Cougar money on Carcasses, you can steal a horse from town. You can just find one sitting around and steal it. You can shoot or steal a NPC's horse out of the country just riding around. You can take them, but as I was in Blackwater, I didn't see not a damn horse or a person in the town. So what I had to do was chase down a wild horse, and they do spawn all in this area. All you got to do is lasso it if it don't start glitching like it did on me and the son of a bitch disappear on me. But the wild horses will spawn all around this area. There's a bunch of different ones. You will see them. After you have lassoed the horse, be ready for a fight, because he is going to fight you, and he's going to be a pain in the ass to get. So make sure that you eat your free provisions to fill up your stamina. You can check out my provision crafting methods on my channel, but that way you will have full stamina, as the horse will jump around. The best thing I found out was just jump on the horse and he will start bucking. So use the L3 joystick to go against the bucking and try to stay on the horse. Don't let him buck you off. If he does, you will have to chase him down again. He will take off. But after you have broke him, you can use him. You cannot saddle or bond with this horse. It'll never be yours. So always ride this horse right here. That way it does not disappear. Make sure you stay on this one every time you go somewhere. And that way you will keep this horse. If you do not, like I said, the horse will disappear. Or if the cougar scares the horse off, he gets far enough away, he will disappear. Use your long whistle to have your personal horse follow you. That's what the long whistle will do. Have him follow. And after you get a temporary horse, you can double your carry capacity. If you do have one with a saddle on him, you can carry an extra 2 small game on each side of him. But if you do not have a saddle on the horse, you can only carry 1 large horseback carcass that will go on the back of your horse. If you do not have a saddle, that is the only thing you can carry. You cannot put them on the side. You can make extra money by killing and skinning other animals around the area, as you will have some pronghorns and just rabbits and coyotes and different things. You can shoot and take the pelt, but leave the carcass, because the cougar is what's going to pay you the most, and that will make you a little extra money. You can lasso a pronghorn and drag him to the butcher to have an extra carcass. You can lasso him and drag him all the way to the butcher, and you can pick him up and sell him. But don't forget the 2 small game carcasses you can put on each side of the horse. Like I said, if you have a horse with a saddle, you can carry 4. Always skin every animal before you sell them, because you get the same exact price for a non-skinned animal that you do for a skinned animal. So you need to skin it and get the different parts to make more money. As if you sell it just a carcass, you get the same amount of money as you would for a skinned carcass. So it's more money made from the parts you sell and the carcass separate. And that way you will make a little bit more money on top of the carcass that you're selling. But as I said, the carcass of the cougar is what's going to pay you the most money out of all of these in this area. It is a very good payout for it, as I will show all payouts for the cougar at the end of the video. But just always make sure you skin every animal when you do go sell it at the butcher. And the cougar cannot be roped with a lasso. You cannot grab him and pull him. Some animals can be and drugged to the butcher with a lasso, but the lassoed animals, they cannot be skinned. If you skin the animal, it will not lasso it at all. But the cougar has not been skinned, and it still will not lasso him. So you cannot lasso certain animals, but the pronghorn and stuff like that, you can lasso. You can sell the carcasses and parts at Blackwater Butcher, and that is the closest location that you can sell, which is a very good location. If you use my temporary horse method to bring in extra carcasses, you will have to take each carcass off of your temporary horse, whether it's the small game or big game. You will have to take them off one by one and take them into the butcher and sell that carcass, and then go back to the same horse that you got the other carcasses on, whether small game or whatever it is. You will have to take them off one by one and sell them. If you only have the wild horse, you will only be able to carry the 1 large on the back. Personal horse, cargo, you're going to make sure that you have your horse close enough to the butcher. If not, it will not register and not show up in the sale menu. So if it does not, back out of it and just whistle for your horse. And now we're going to show you all cougar carcasses and parts sale prices from good to perfect. We're going to show you everything that you can get off of a cougar and how much it will pay out. The cougar part sale price for poor cougar carcasses, you're going to sell them for $5.40, and that is not a great payout, as that is a deer. The cougar pelt is $2 for a poor cougar pelt, and that is not very good money at all, but it is still paid out. But for a good cougar carcass, you're going to get $8.10, and for a cougar pelt good is $3. So you can make some pretty decent money off of that. And that is a very easy and very quick way of making money, from going right over to the windmill and back to Blackwater and selling these, especially if you're getting perfect, which most of them I seen was perfect and good. So now for the perfect Cougar parts, and the Cougar carcass is $13.50 for a perfect Cougar carcass. A Cougar pelt is going to sell for $5, so you can make some very, very good money off of perfect carcasses and pelts for the Cougars, and just keep doing them back to back and you will make some money. The Cougar fangs, you get 2 per skinned Cougar. They sell for 50 cents each. That's just an extra $1, but shit on it, it's an extra $1. You can get big game meat from skinning the Cougar, but keep all of your meat and craft provisions for free health, stamina, and data. I do have a full video linked in the description on detailed information on free provisions, on how to fill up your health, stamina, and data all at one time instead of the little bullshit you get in the item wheel. The perfect Cougar for full carcass and parts payout. The carcass was $13.50, the pelt was $5, the fangs 50 cents each. You get 2 of them, so that's $1. And 1 Cougar carcass and parts, we made $19.50. Use my temporary horse tip and you will double up your money. I want to say a special thanks to Mr. Biggs. I appreciate you being here in the Jordan Empire family and just being a great member here. I appreciate everything you do, and I definitely appreciate you bringing this method to my attention, and that way we could bring it out and add a couple of my tips into it and help out a lot of players and make some very good money. I appreciate everybody for coming and checking us out. I hope the video does help you out. Don't forget to use the temporary horse to double up your money when you're selling these. You can carry 2 in at a time. Thanks for watching Jordan Empire videos. I appreciate everybody. Hit the subscribe button for more Red Dead Redemption helpful hints and tips, mission hints, fast cash, free weapons, funny moments and fails, and whatever we find helpful. Anything that we think might help you out in game or make you some fast money, we do put into a video. So if my videos do help, drop it a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and join the best family on YouTube. I appreciate everybody here in the Jordan Empire family and everything you do. I hope we see you in the next video.